Hello guys, welcome to cravetv, the ultimate destination for food lovers and culinary adventures. On this episode, we're going to turn a classic into a modern. We're going to make a butternut squash panzanella that for sure will level up your Thanksgiving. For this recipe, we will be using butternut squash, yellow onion, honey, butter, thyme, garlic, sourdough, pistachios, arugula, sage, avocado oil, maple syrup, sherry vinegar, and Dijon mustard. Let's begin. We're going to begin to peel and dice our butternut squash. Panzanella is a traditional Italian salad from the regions of Tuscany and Umbria. Panzanella dates back to at least the 14th century. The earliest reference to a bread-based salad can be found in the writings of Giovanni Boccaccio, who mentioned a dish called pan lavato, that means washed bread. This was likely a rudimentary form of what would become panzanella. The term panzanella derives from the combination of the word pane, that means bread, and zanella, that's an old Italian word for soup bowl or deep plate. Historically, stale bread was soaked in water, squeezed dry, and then mixed with whatever vegetables were on hand, particularly onions and cucumbers. Tomatoes became a key ingredient later. Over time, panzanella became associated with summer cuisine because of its reliance on fresh, ripe tomatoes, cucumber, and basil, which are abundant in Italy during the warmer months. Different Italian regions have added their touches, such as grilled bread or toasted bread. In southern Italy, additional vegetables like bell peppers might be included. Panzanella has gained international popularity, particularly in Mediterranean-inspired cuisine, for its simplicity and rich flavor profile. Chefs around the world have created modern interpretations, sometimes incorporating seafood or other regional ingredients. Panzanella thus represents both a historical tradition and a testament to simple rustic cuisine. We are going to julienne some onions to later on caramelize them. Caramelized onions have a rich, complex flavor profile that develops through the slow cooking process, transforming the natural sugars in the onion into a deep, savory sweet essence. I found in the store this incredible tutto pugliese bread. It's a sourdough bread from Italy. Tutto pugliese refers to a bread rooted in the rich culinary heritage of Italy Puglia region. This bread typically features a chewy crust and a slightly nutty flavor. These breads are crafted using durum wheat semolina, natural sourdough starters, and long fermentation process, contributing to their complex textures and flavor. We are going to dice it, add extra virgin olive oil, salt, pepper, and we're going to roast it in the oven until golden brown. We are going to pick and cut some fresh thyme. We are also going to pick and chiffonade some fresh Italian parsley. Slicing garlic releases its aromatic oils, adding richness to the dishes. It's not just a flavorful addition to your meals, it also provides significant health benefits, especially heart health and immunity. Next, we're going to caramelize the onions with some olive oil, butter, and salt. Caramelization brings out the natural sugars in onions, resulting in a deep, mellow sweetness. This isn't like raw onion sharpness, it's a warm, almost honey-like sweetness. The slow cooking intensifies the umami notes, adding a savory depth that complements the both sweet and salty dishes. As the onion cook, they develop earthy and slightly nutty undertones, enhancing the complexity of their flavors. Properly caramelized onions should not taste bitter. However, if they cook too long or burn slightly, they might develop a hint of bitterness. Often cooked in butter or oil, caramelized onions have a rich, silky mouthfeel that enhances their luxurious flavor. The long cooking process mellows out the strong sulfuric compounds, leaving behind a soft, aromatic essence with less of the pungent bite typical of raw onions. Now, we're going to make a brown butter sage vinaigrette. Making brown butter, or beurre noisette in French, involves cooking butter until the milk solids turn golden brown, giving it a rich, nutty flavor. In a saucepan, we're going to place 4 ounces of butter. Once melted, the butter will foam. Stir gently and frequently with a spoon. This ensures even cooking and prevents from burning. Watch for color changes. The butter will go through the following stages. First, it will bubble and foam. Then the foam will subside and the milk solid will start to turn golden brown. You will notice a nutty aroma and see brown bits at the bottom. Remove from the heat once the butter reaches the golden brown color. Remove it from the heat immediately to avoid burning. At the end, add the sage that we picked. In a jar, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard, 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, brown butter sage, 2 tablespoons of sherry vinegar, and half a cup of avocado oil. Using a hand blender, we're going to incorporate all our ingredients, except the oil that we're going to add little by little. At the end, we're going to season with salt and pepper. There are 2 ways that you can roast the butternut squash, in the oven or in the pan. The way I did it, I put equal amounts of honey and butter in a pan. Once it bubbles, add the butternut squash, some sliced garlic, thyme, and I let it cook until it gets this beautiful color. Now that it's done, we're going to mix all our ingredients, the caramelized onions, pistachios, bread, arugula, salt and pepper, and the brown butter sage vinaigrette. Thank you so much for joining us on this delicious culinary adventure. Today, we have taken a beloved classic and give it a modern twist. Introducing our Butternut Squash Panzanella. This vibrant dish combines the sweetness of a roasted squash with the heartiness of a toasted bread, all brought together by a medley of fresh, seasonal ingredients. It's the perfect addition to our Thanksgiving table, promising the delight with its bold flavors, rich textures, and a pop of color that will captivate our guests. Prepare to make this holiday season even more memorable with a dish that is timeless and contemporary. And this concludes today's episode. If you enjoyed this recipe and want to keep up with the craving, hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss out on our latest culinary adventures. If you have any suggestions or questions, please drop them in the comments section. We would love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, keep craving, stay inspired, and see you next time. God bless.